Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the Nifty analysis with the fall that we've seen uh, on Friday, the 1st of December. Quite a few people would have started talking about the bear phase. They're talking about the tops being done. Are we really looking at a bear phase? A quick risk disclosure. We are going to be talking about the market views and the other detailed stuff. Take it only for the training purposes. We do not take any risk on your financial success. So I don't have anything more on these slides rather than we are going to be directly get into the charts. So let me quickly open Nifty uh, monthly. So if you really look at the monthly charts here, what you would see is that the Nifty is clearly in uptrend. There is a very small blip there that has happened. There are too many bars there, but let me just delete few of them. So you actually have two consecutive red candles. The second red candle is only 4 day old, so we cannot really look at this. So there is actually literally only one red candle out there. Even in the past, 2015, when we had a downturn, we had about few months, near about a year. In 2011, again few months. In 2008, again a few months. So we typically get into these corrections for about 11 to 12 months. This is the historical data. It doesn't guarantee anything for the future. Okay. Now let me just quickly show you my counts, Elliott counts. If I could do it, this is how I would do it. From 2008 bottoms, 2009 beginning bottoms, you had wave 1, then you had a correction wave 2, which finished in 2012 sometime, and then post that, especially after the elections, we had the major rally. This is the wave 3, and wave 3 corrected in 2015, most of 2015 to wave 4, and then after that from near about 7,000 we have seen only one-sided rally mostly till about last month, which probably could be a wave 5. And why I say so is one, let's start putting together some Fibonacci numbers. So if I start from here, I'm just going to plot the time series. Doesn't look anything, but this by default doesn't have 78% mark. Let me add 78.6%, and that is what we saw in the month of October. Very close, right? Second thing that I see is, if I look at, let me quickly remove that because I will not be able to get the right price points for, sorry for this. If I have to look at the continuation patterns for wave 5, let me start with here, go to wave 3 top, and then wave 4 bottom. Here also my 78% stop looks almost the same. Okay, 10,450, 10,470 is where it comes to. And if you really look at the top of this particular bar, that is 10,490. So given both of these things, there is a high probability that we could call this as a top with the Fibonacci numbers. Okay, so that's where I am basing my uh, philosophy on. Let me go into the weekly charts. If I go to the weekly charts, nothing looks bad here. Everything looks perfectly fine. I have tried putting in Fibonacci numbers. They are not fitting in perfectly. So probably there is still more time to go. The price is right at the base of this particular support line, and if I look at it, I would probably say that you have a chance of reversal from here or taking the support from here. Remember, based on these lines, I say the line is broken only when whole of the candle is below the line. So if we print this week's candle below the line, then I would say on the weekly charts, we have started a downtrend. Another thing is if we just have a lower low, then we will be able to plot uh, a line, trend line, which goes downwards, and then we would have created a probably a supply area up at the top. On daily charts, you see very interesting stuff. Since the October of 2017, uh, we have broken this particular resistance area, went up, printed new high, came back again to test the same level. Everyone started talking about the crack of this particular level, and then next day it bounced back. We went up at that point in time. Also, we have put it on our blogs and our every different place on Facebook that it will do a correction. We did see a correction. Our target was 10,400. We did not really hit 10,000, sorry, 10,450. We did not hit that. Hit 10,400 and then started correcting. Now again we are at the same levels. Let me get into the charts, and then let's start plotting the Fibonacci. Fibonacci is working excellent in this particular fall. So if I look at the top of this rally to the bottom of the correction to the sideways move here, what I see here is same 78%. Right now, we are in this 78.6%. So see, same 78.6%. So this particular correction was exactly 78.6%. So I would believe that this is a corrective rally, A, B, and then we are in C. So the B has gone 78.6. So where does the C will end? Most of the times when it has 78.6 correction, C ends near about 100%, probably sometimes goes to 127. So our area between 9900 and 10,000 should act as a fairly good support area here. Do we have any support area in this particular zone? Yes, it looks like. So what I would guess is that this is the level which we will need to be watching out for, hmm, which has got potential of becoming a good particular support level. So if I put a line here, this is area you see so many times this particular level getting tested. So in the uptrend, you have a gap here, you have testing of these levels. So 9,950 about, I would not be surprised to see. Let's look at some of the other interesting facts. Before I get into the Friday overall OI, I see a very good support by the put writers at 10,000 and very good resistance at 10,500 by the calls writers. So if you really look at it, the option traders, they think this is the range to go with 10,000 and 10,500. You will need to be cautious that these numbers keep on changing every day. If you really look at what happened on Friday with that 1% fall, a lot of call writing happened, but also put writing. So put writers also have taken this opportunity of rise in the prices of options to get through this. Another very interesting thing, I am not sure if you would have observed this, the FIIs and DIIs number. So if I really look at it, this is the Friday data. FIIs have bought DIIs have sold, while as we have seen 1% fall in Nifty. So where did this 1% fall really came from? I don't have the answer. Time will probably give us the answer. So net net, if it's not really the FIIs and DIIs who have been responsible for this last fall that we have seen, these are 20 75 minute 5 candles, so 1 2 3 4 5, all the way from 10,300 coming down to 10,120. So this fall, if it is not FIIs and also not DIIs, can it be HNIs? Can it be inside traders? Can it be people on the ground, you and me retailers? I am not sure. I don't believe this. Let's see. Let's see what is up for the market. Lastly, most importantly, what I want to be looking at, if we are actually looking at a bear phase, let us look at the stocks which have got potential of turning around first. So if you have equity positions, I've done it on weekly. If you have equity positions on them, would you need to be getting out? So this is by my relative strength indicators. So this is the ACC chart. It has underperformed Nifty for fairly long period of time. You have seen a major underperformance in coming previous few weeks. So be careful, be a little careful with this. Do I have the right data in here? Yes. Next one is Ambuja Cement. I'm not getting into all the details. Bharti Airtel, you must have seen a recent rally in Bharti Airtel, but make no mistake, in longer term charts, it's always have been an underperformer. Okay, I'm looking at this magenta line, which is 200-day moving average of this particular relative performance. It's always have history of underperforming, and now recently it has started underperforming Nifty. So if this is what is the case, please be careful. I'm fairly sure that it will correct. So if I look at 2015 2016, from 430 it has gone to 280 levels, about 40% downwards move. So I would be expecting something like that from likes of Bharti Airtel. I'm not really getting into the details. I'm just wanting you to see these people: Canara Bank, Cipla, Dr. Reddy's. Dr. Reddy's is another condition which is probably going from a bull stock to a bear stock. This I am not very sure if it has got a lot more to it for going down, but it may. Wipro, Vedanta, Tata Motors, PNB, Reliance Com, not the Reliance, but the Reliance is fairly strong, very, very strong. ONGC. Another thing, if you really want to look at quickly, the bulls that you want to be betting on if you see a up move. So these are some of the bulls that you might actually be looking at in putting in your money. So Ajanta Pharma, Apollo Tires, Arvind Mills, Axis, Bank Nifty as a whole, Biocon, you got Siad, Britannia, Havels, HDFC Bank. These are some of the very nice places. Marico, Maruti, you can put in your money. MRF, Pidilite, SRF, Tata Communications, Tata Elxsi, TCS, Titan, Voltas. So if you look at any of these charts, this is how it looks like. It's bang opposite to what you see in the other stocks. The trend is up. It's showing good results. I mean, good charts. All of these stocks, if you really look at it, let's look at Maruti. Maruti is also looking very, very strong going on. So if you want to park your money into these stocks, even if Nifty sees a downturn, you really don't need to worry about it. These stocks will go in a long term, they will always go up. So sorry for that. So Maruti is a very nice stock. So you could look at any of these guys. HDFC Bank again, very strong, looking stronger. It has got a huge potential of going up. So you could park your money into any of these. They will not show you a major reaction. So for example, 2015 here HDFC Bank. What was the reaction from high of 1300? It has gone down to 1170. Hardly any move, right? 10%. I can survive with 10% move even in the downwards market. Same thing, 2008. Let's look at 2008 data if I have it. Yeah. So from the high of 363, it has come down to 150, half, 50% correction. But then from that level, if you would have put in your money, less than a year, less than actually 5, 6 months, it has recovered all its losses. That is why these kind of stocks are the outperformers to Nifty. Okay. Anyway, so thanks a lot. Please like this if you like it. Please share the video. Have a great day and see you soon.